Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to start this vlog. What do I even say? We're moving. Surprise! This time next week we'll be in our new house. So the cost of that was $629.
Going to be here.
I just popped this up on Facebook Marketplace. It's Coronation Day! This is Charlie's first home and it is really surreal to be saying goodbye and closing that chapter. Yes, we bought a house. It's probably come as no surprise if you've been keeping up with the vlogs. I think we've been pretty transparent about the fact that we are looking at houses. We've been looking for the last few months and we found one. It's so surreal. We are so excited. We feel so lucky. I really feel like the stars aligned on this one. I feel like I have so much to catch you guys up on. I don't even really know where to start. We've always known that we wouldn't be in this house forever, but the actual process kind of started randomly. A house went on the market that's really close to us and we've always walked past it and like, that is a beautiful, beautiful house. Had no idea what the inside looked like, but street presence. A+. And so when it came on the market, we went around, we had a look, we were like, this is really nice, would love to make an offer. We ended up meeting with our broker, ran through our finances, and we're actually in the position to put in an offer and also keep this house, which was our ultimate goal. That's kind of how it started. We ended up putting an offer on that first house. Didn't end up getting it. There was a lot of back and forth. I didn't love the agent, if I'm being honest. Like, it was a nice guy, but it was constant moving of goalposts, us compromising with one thing and then him moving the goalposts slightly. Like, I know they're trying to get the best deal for the sellers, but it just, yeah, I don't know, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Anyway, they ended up going with another offer, which is kind of funny. As soon as we found our house and as soon as we had signed the contract on that, we got a call from the first agent being like, hey, we know you really like this house, like things are starting to fall through, like, are you interested? Like, let's get this going. And we were like, actually no. And that felt really satisfying, if I'm honest. As beautiful as that first house was, like, it was stunning. I think this one just makes so much more sense. It was just a lot more of a practical family home and it had that family home feel. More space, more bedrooms, also on one level, which the first one wasn't. I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason. And I think we were meant to see that first house and put in an offer just to get the ball rolling. And I think ultimately we were always meant to have the house we ended up with. I'll run you guys through the whole house buying process and what we've done so far, the money that we spent later, because this guy is getting grumpy. Okay, I finally have a moment to myself. I'm going to do my makeup and get ready while we chat through what we've spent on the house so far, because, you know, mum life, got to multitask while we can. I like started doing my makeup and then Charlie needed me and then I put him down for a nap and now I'm like, oh, what step of the process am I up to? I've been keeping close track of what we spent on the house and I've also been documenting like short form content just because I find it easier to like bring out the camera in real time and vlog the process. But basically as soon as our offer was accepted, we had a 72-hour cooling off period. I think that's the standard across South Australia. I do think it differs from state to state from what I read, but normally there's like a cooling off period from when you sign the contract. We were then given the Form 1, which we passed on to our conveyancer. I would recommend having a conveyancer and a building and pest inspector when you first start the house hunting process, because as soon as your offer is accepted, it's like all systems go. Our offer was subject to finance and that inspection, so we had 72 hours to execute that before the cooling off period ended. So the cost of that was $629. We got a very comprehensive report on any major or minor issues on the house. There was nothing really, like no major red flags. The inspector actually said, like, I really like this house. He said, not that it makes any difference to you because you've already put in an offer and like my opinion does not matter, but I really like this house, especially for a more modern new build. Don't often like the modern houses, but this one's been made really well and it has like a nice feel about it. And why like the best compliment ever from an industry professional. I'm honored. He would see so many houses. So that was the best compliment. In that report, there was just a couple of things that needed to be fixed on the roof. Nothing major, but if they weren't fixed, they could lead to major issues. So the agents passed that on to the owners and they agreed to get that sorted. It was all covered under their building warranty anyway, because it is a new build. So that's getting sorted as we speak. And once we got that report back and we were happy to proceed, we paid our deposit, which was the amount that we put down when we made our offer. We offered a $20,000 deposit, which I definitely think is on the lower end. I was reading, I think like the industry standard is between 5 to 10%, which is wild to me. That's not what we're paying towards the house. That's what's being held in a trust account with the agents. Like, you transfer to the agent, it's held in a trust account. So if things fall through or you can't meet your terms by settlement, I guess it's like collateral for the owners, which makes sense. Means people aren't willy-nilly putting in offers and like wasting the owner's time. But like, I could not believe 5 to 10%. Ours is definitely nowhere near that. And to be honest, like in my mind, it makes so much sense. Like, obviously you want to put a decent amount down. 20,000 isn't, you know, anything to sniff at. Just from like a practical perspective, I would so much rather have that money in my account gaining me interest or offsetting my home loan rather than the agent having it. Like, they're gaining interest on my money. you know? Anyway, I thought that was really interesting. I guess it depends on how competitive the market is and how much interest there is in the property. No one said anything. There was no request to make the deposit higher. I mean, we could have if we needed to, if that would have been the winning difference. But yeah, very interesting. 20,000 is the deposit that we made, and that is all that we've spent so far. We've lined up some property managers for this house, which is exciting. We have our photo scheduled for next week. So it's really all systems go. We've also been in almost constant communication with our conveyancer and our broker, just getting all of that finalized. Lots of like signing of documents, ID checks. It's basically them just like requesting information and you just sending it through. Lots of signing of things. To be honest, a lot of the conversations around how we were going to structure our home loans and how much we were going to borrow were discussed way before with our broker. So it's just basically confirming that. We just went unconditional with our offer, which is so exciting. So that means our funds are ready, like our funding has been approved. The bank is giving us the money, and now all we need to do is wait a couple weeks before settlement. Isn't that crazy? Now all the logistics and admin is out of the way, we can actually start the moving prep. Yay! Okay, it is Sunday, the 9th of August. It is T-minus 2.5 weeks till we move, and this is the current state of the house. We have not done anything. Honestly, like I'm really struggling with like what to do. It's like that awkward in between where it's too soon to start packing most things, but then like we want to make a start because we have a baby and we know it's going to be hard. We are hiring movers, thank God, because I just know there's in no world we would be able to do that ourselves. We aren't as young and as nimble as we used to be, and it's just too much to coordinate. So we are hiring professionals, which I think takes the whole weight off. But yeah, it's just like that awkward in between where we still have a bit of time to go, so we can't pack too much because we're going to be using it. And it's like figuring out what we can afford to pack and like not use in the next few weeks. But then if we're not using it in the next few weeks, do we need it? You know, should it be coming with us? Do we need to declutter? We're going to start here with the bar cart. Nick's kindly gone through all the alcohol and packed that away. This stuff we're just going to get rid of. There's either like a tiny little bit left or it's probably done. And now we just have this stuff to start putting away. So I'm going to bubble wrap. These are like our shot glasses that we've picked up along our travels. New York, London. What's this one? Oh, this is from Ashley and Johan's wedding. Cute. I got this one from Cook Islands, Bali, Yale. Yeah, I'm gonna start with this, and then I think we're gonna end up selling the bar cart. It will fit in our new place, but we were thinking about getting rid of it anyway, just with us having a baby now. He's only gonna get more mobile, and I feel like this is a bit of a hazard. So I think I might pop this on Facebook Marketplace. Otherwise, the house isn't looking too bad. I cleared out the whole dining table because we had someone come and take photos for the listing. So it's actually looking pretty good. And we've been keeping all of our boxes the last few weeks for packing purposes. We need new scissors. These are not cutting it. They've gone too blunt. It's probably the least conventional way to wrap a shot glass, but gets the job done. Okay guys, it is officially T-minus 5 days until I get the keys to our new house. I cannot believe we're moving. This time next week we'll be in our new house. Like, what do you even mean? We just got confirmation email about our settlement next week. So that's all booked in for 11:30 on Tuesday. I am so excited. It just feels so surreal. I was saying this to one of my friends, because we built this house, we didn't have like a traditional settlement or like the traditional experience of buying a house. We just slowly watched the house come to life. Like, it was a very slow and gradual process. Whereas buying a house, like, it is such a huge commitment, and you'll maybe see it like once or twice. I think we've stepped foot in 3 times, and that's only because I had 2 opens in one day, and we went back with my parents that same day. When we saw it in the morning, we were like this, let's get a second opinion. And then the only other time we saw it was when our offer had already been accepted. So 3 times, and we're making one of the biggest financial purchases one can make. Isn't it crazy? It just like feels a bit surreal. I keep saying like, oh my gosh, I'm moving, but like hasn't quite registered. The house is starting to look a little bit more empty. I don't know if you can hear a little echo. I don't know if that's just in my head. We've made pretty good progress with the packing so far, just like packing little bits that we don't really need. Today, tomorrow, and then definitely this weekend will be all systems go, packing up the rest of everything. We get the keys Tuesday. We're not actually officially moving until Thursday though. That's when we've hired the movers. My parents are gonna come help as well, because obviously money is time. Well, time is money. Time is money and money is time. We're paying the movers by the hour, so the more that we can do, the better, obviously. Because settlement is Tuesday and we're not actually moving until Thursday. We have a couple of days to slowly move stuff over as well. So I think we're gonna try and do as many loads as we can. We're also not moving fast, so we should be able to do a decent amount. This is how the house is looking at the moment. I've been saving all my diddly boxes the last few weeks. One of my friend's sisters just moved, so I went around her house and picked up some empty boxes as well. We have some more in the garage. But this is the progress so far. Honestly, for having a 6-month-old baby and not a lot of time on our hands, I'm actually pretty happy with our work. I just put this up on Facebook Marketplace, and then also our stools. I really like these stools. I got them from Temple & Webster. We have another 2, a set of 4. They served us well, but I think I want something new and fresh in the house. I'm kind of in that really ruthless mindset where anything that doesn't serve a purpose and isn't bringing me joy, I'm not taking with me. I mean, to be fair, most of our furniture we are taking with us. Our couch, I actually got that professionally cleaned yesterday. It turned out so good. It's not 100% perfect, but so much better than what it was. I'll insert a before photo so you can see. It is looking 10 times better, and that feels really nice, really fresh. We cleared away all the coffee table stuff. This TV unit is all empty. Everything's boxed away there. All of our decor, minus that and a switch, that's not decor. This kind of looks a little chaotic. Everything that was on here, all the books and decor has been packed away. This is just like miscellaneous stuff, like important documents, Charlie's toys, we have bubble wrap, Charlie's blue book, passports. I've basically just shoved it on here because we have an open today for our house. Yeah, we have our first lot of people walking through today. To find a tenant, which is exciting. I've only ever been on the other end of it as a tenant myself. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm really passionate about being a good, fair landlord. Like that's something that I really care about. We have made so many beautiful memories here. This is, oh my God, if I think about it, it's gonna actually make me cry. This is the house we found out we were pregnant in, where we brought Charlie home for the first time. Like these memories happened right here. This is Charlie's first home, and it is really surreal to be saying goodbye and closing that chapter. And as much as we love this house, it's not gonna be our house anymore. I think you really have to like cut ties with that, even though we technically still own it. Whoever decides to rent this, like this is their house now. So I'm trying to detach myself from it because I don't want to be that person that's like, this is my house, my rules. Like no, this will be someone else's home. But yeah, it's really surreal. Just spent the morning tidying up some stuff. I have some laundry to put away and a couple things to tidy up before the open, but otherwise it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's as good as it can be given that we are moving. I've just pulled everything out of the top shelf. Got stuff to throw away that's like expired. I'm gonna put everything back. This feels kind of counterintuitive, but I've gone through. So then when it is moving day, we can just like put everything in grocery bags and we know whatever we're taking with us is usable. To be honest, it's not looking too bad. Like I reorganized the pantry at the beginning of the year and we've actually kept it pretty tidy. Come take a seat, young man. Wow, first time in the vlog in a really long time. How does it feel?
Feels good. Great to be here.
How do you feel about moving?
Excited.
It's feeling so real. We've actually done a decent amount. Like I'm very happy with our progress. It's just not visible.
No, but I think that's better because sometimes you can, what we've definitely done before is do the visible stuff and think we're done, and then there's all the
stuff in the nooks and crannies. Yeah, we've cleared out all the drawers, cleared out all of our bedrooms, bathrooms, good to go, which I feel like is like the nitty gritty, like annoying stuff that you just kind of forget about. I think it doesn't look like we've done a lot because we are hiring movers.
Yes.
And so it's like, it's furniture, you know? But organised the pantry, which feels really good. Did all of our clothes, caught up on all our laundry. Feeling good. We had our first open. I think I mentioned we were having our first open, which went really well. There was like 16 groups, like 30 people through.
In 15 minutes.
Yeah. That's a lot of, that's like a...
That's one a minute. More than one a minute.
Come through. I mean, it's not that big of a house, but like...
And what about how we were out of the house and you looked on the dog camera to see the people?
Oh, of course, I'm stupid. I'm looking on the Verbo to see who's in my house, of course. I'm a nosy net. We ended up finding the perfect tenants, cute little family. They seem really sweet, so I'm feeling good about that.
Yeah, very good.
They're very excited as well.
I think that's what made it feel real when it's like, oh, someone else is living here. Yeah. So it's like, oh, we're actually gonna move next week.
I know. Next week. Crazy.
Have you noticed we always do stuff like this? And it's
like crazy stuff.
And that's like, whoa, that's a bit random.
It's not that random though. Like we've been talking about doing something like this for ages.
I must admit, I didn't think we would get a house so soon.
No. And also I was saying, it's not like building where it's like a very slow, drawn out process. Obviously it's like an investment because you're buying land and you're building, you're paying money, but it feels like less, like it's just more gradual, whereas this is like boom, boom, like you're settling on this day at this time and like suddenly this house is yours and we've seen it like 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's weird.
Remember when we were building, I was like, oh, when's it going to be ready?
We'll think we've walked past our new house. What?
How many
30 times?
How many days since we bought it?
We walk past every single day.
Charlie likes it. That is actually the main thing.
That's the main thing.
In life.
Everything we do is for Charlie.
Yeah, absolutely. I love him so much.
It's just going to be sad, like, saying goodbye to this house.
Because we like brought him home here and it's our first home. But, you know,
memories.
It's life, isn't it? I love you.
Love you. Anyway, should we pack while he's asleep?
Boom, montage.
Okay, producer. Look at him, he's so
You're so little.
Sleeping in his cot like a big boy.
Boom, 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 montage.
It was the night before settlement and all through the house, not a creature was staring, not even a mouse. Unless you count Elsie mate. You know what I came home to today? Oh my gosh, this was so close to tipping me over the edge. You know, there's days where just like nothing really is going right. Like it wasn't necessarily a bad day. I just knew it was going to be a long one. Nick's had a work dinner, hence the food. I just ordered myself a Burger Boss because mama needs it. Mama needs it. Also half of our kitchen's packed away. I've had a long day solo mumming. Doing bedtime routine by myself. You know what I come home to today? This. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh. I'm not gonna let it get me down. It is the night before settlement. I can't believe we get the keys tomorrow. What do you actually mean? I feel like that's all I've been saying this whole vlog. We got keys tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh. Good chips. This time tomorrow we'll be in our new house. Well, we won't, but we'll have the keys to our new house. I keep having it in my head like Tuesday, 25th of August is moving day. Like we should have a lot more packed up if that was the case, but we still have a couple of evenings here. We'll get the keys tomorrow. Nick's at work all day. I have Charlie, so I don't think I'm going to get that much done. My dad is coming over in the morning to help disassemble Charlie's cot and our bed just to get that sorted. So that's one less thing we have to worry about on moving day. Nick's working on moving day, so it's literally just me and the movers. My parents aren't going to come help. I'm actually feeling strangely calm. I also think it helps that we have a good chunk of time between now and when we give the keys over to the new tenants. We have like a good week and a half, so we have a bit of time if we don't get everything moved on moving day to like move it over slowly. Most of it we want out by this weekend though, because we have some cleaners coming to do an end of lease clean, so it's nice and deep cleaned and fresh for the new tenants. We've also got the garden done. Could almost definitely do that ourselves, but it's just, again, hard to find the time with a young baby, both of us working so much, and it's also been awful weather. But yeah, that is the update. I'm gonna enjoy my Burger Boss, watch some YouTube and chill the frick out because I am exhausted. I also feel like I'm maybe coming down with something. I don't know if I'm getting sick or I'm just burnt out. It'll all be worth it. A couple of days from now, we'll be in our new house. And this is Nick's last week of work as well, which is so nice. When he started his new job, he negotiated 18 weeks paid parental leave. Well, they offer 18 weeks paid parental leave, but like you have to have been with the company for like X amount of time. He's now eligible for that. But he negotiated taking 6 weeks unpaid leave when Charlie was first born so that we had that time together, and then also still getting that 18 weeks paid parental leave. So he has, I think, like 8 or 9 weeks off starting this Friday. And we're so excited. That gives us a good few weeks to settle into the house, unpack slowly, really start making it feel like a home, and then for me to crack on with some work before we jet off to Europe. What even is our life, honestly? Like, why do we decide to do this to ourselves? Bus, club, another club, bus.
I've been staying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing just to try to make it through. I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head, but it doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I